Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
Michael J.
And today we're cracking open a semi-new bottle. We've hit this one a couple times of Taconic Distillery Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
This we would not be him and I.
This bottle came courtesy of super fan of the channel, Steve. This is actually his bottle.
No.
So when he's come over, we've gone back. This thing, and I'm hoping it has a unique taste. Mike has not tried this yet.
Mike didn't even read the bottle. He's been very tied up today.
You know, my bottle reader is the worst bottle reader I've ever seen. But no, this one actually brought a flavor of something I've never yet had.
Pumpkin?
So we're going to see if he can get it. That's going to be the thing. So this is actually, the company is Taconic Distillery. It's also the distillery, of course. It's out of New York. I forget the name. So it's located in the New York Hudson Valley. It was established in 2013. And they, from their website, it's called product farm to bottle by using sourced Hudson Valley grains and water from their distillery's on-premise natural spring. I can read. I got the English. So they actually try to do, as much
that was actually
New York stuff as they could.
The other distiller that we had, that I think he got too. Driftless Glen does the same thing, only in Wisconsin.
But in Wisconsin. No, yeah, there's a lot of them.
Try to utilize everything around them.
Well, wouldn't products. You, like if I was a home, if we made a distillery in Massachusetts, I would try to use, or even if I had a farm stand, I would try to get the local farms. You try to bring in the local stuff.
You're not going to bring Pennsylvania
exactly. You want to support who's supporting you, basically.
I get it.
But
typically,
you don't think
in this area does
and
that.
It's funny because here we grew up in Massachusetts, right? We all hate New Yorkers, as I don't, but it's the whole feud with Babe Ruth and all that crap. So, anyways, in my head, and you can say whether you do or not, but I close my eyes and I picture New York. You see New York City. I don't think, but
I never did.
90% of New York is country.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But
I don't land of 1,000 lakes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's all country out there. I mean, I've been all over. There's nothing nicer if you go up by Watkins Glen and the Finger Lakes up there. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, the Finger Lakes.
And there's more farm stands than friggin' people. It's amazing when you get out that area. I did a whole month in New York.
You got this nook of the
city,
the not friendly people.
Yeah,
and then you go outside of that. It's almost like you went to Maine.
In beautiful country. Just beautiful country out there too.
Relax,
more waterfalls in New York. I think I saw like 20, like 200-foot waterfalls out in New York. Just absolutely gorgeous. But you don't think of it. I do the same thing with Canada. In my head, because as kids we went to Montreal and Quebec. I think of Canada, Montreal, Quebec. This all country. There's farms. One place we drove up to.
Huge country.
Was it Alberta, Canada? It was somewhere up in Canada, anyways. And I did a timeshare up there, and driving through was the first time I ever seen a field of sunflowers. It's the craziest thing, because they actually follow the sun too, which is the neatest little thing. But all right, we'll go back to the actual whiskey review.
There's a different nose in this.
There is. That's yes. So you tell me what you.
I don't know what it is because I was listening to you babble and I was trying to figure it out, but it's totally different.
Wait till you taste it. I'm gonna see. I don't know if it's still gonna have the same. Sometimes when you open a bottle, it changes. But when Steve and I have done this, it gave me a flavor that I have never yet had in a bottle of whiskey.
But the nose is telling me something, but I can't pick it out. Imagine.
I can pick it out. It's telling me it's on the verge of I'm getting the fresh baked bread end of that. Oh, no, I'm not getting that. But I am getting that. But let me see if I get the taste that I got before.
I'm actually getting a different nut flavor. To me, but
he's getting a nut flavor, all right.
I breathe. It's sparkly.
I made you laugh. Go in there and get that taste and tell me what.
No,
I'm going to say something, but I don't want to say it until
I'm not picking it.
This brings jalapeno pepper to me, like when you get a jalapeno pepper anything, like it really on the end of it. I get like a jalapeno pepper flavor, like the actual, every pepper has a different taste. Not so much just the heat of it.
No, it has. It definitely has the heat of it.
But it brings.
This is only 90 proof.
It's a 90 proof, but it brings a jalapeno pepper flavor.
But does it even have it in there?
No, but I've never got that on a whiskey in my life. You don't get that.
I am getting the feel.
Almost like a pepper,
but
it's
still
to me it attributes
90 proof. I'm going to be screwed.
Yeah, no. It's not going to be in the wine. So because this is Steve's,
I understand, but
I definitely on the nose. I'm getting like a fresh baked bread with. I don't want to really say a chocolate because it's not so much a chocolate, but there's definitely a spread. Maybe even like a Nutella on top of the fresh baked bread, like the hazelnut spread that they have.
I know what it is.
It's on the nose, but on the tongue, on the very finish, right before you swallow.
It's a heavy finish.
Think of like the jalapeno chips or like the jalapeno pepper, like that flavoring that they put on the jalapeno. Like it tastes to me. We do a lot of, Ryan and I do a lot of cooks, and we always put the jalapenos in the cream cheese, and it really brings that jalapeno flavor to me. It doesn't have it in it, but it just gives me that taste, which is totally unique to anything I've ever had.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's 100% weird. There's no other way to describe that.
Now that you just said that, and it's not a flavor that I really enjoy. It's like a fake jalapeno flavor on all the chips.
It kind of,
but it does have that. The initial blast does have that flavor.
It does. That's the only way I can relate it to a flavor that I know. It's kind of like when we did the agave, and all of a sudden where did the black pepper? Yeah. It was black pepper. This is that jalapeno pepper flavor in my mouth. It's what brings it just
on a chip though.
You're correct.
Yes.
It's just like what brings. I'm like,
whether it's a stacker or whatever.
Right. I'm like, what is that? Like when we first tried
I get it on the nose.
I don't. I literally get like a fresh baked bread, like the yeast maybe like of the bread. I still haven't figured out. I don't know what the mash bill wasn't. The mash bill that I had broken down isn't that, because this is a wheated bourbon besides, so it drinks harder than like normal wheated bourbons. It's only a 90
definitely
proof.
Drinks harder than which is that's another double whammy.
Which brings me, it makes me laugh because I'm thinking like
when we did the nose is not bad.
When we did the mango habanero, it gives you that feel. You know what I mean? Like you almost get like that feel. No, the nose is way unique too.
No,
it really
does.
brings.
There's something there that's different. Even in the taste, I get you a little jalapeno, but it's another little sweetness taste beyond that.
There is definitely, it almost brings me towards when we did the Texas one, where it was like, wow, that's just weird. When we did that one over there, the Balcones. Remember? And it was like, you either love it or hate it. This brings me in that realm where it's like, this is way unique. This is unique.
It is. I think this is tastier.
I don't remember that one, but this definitely brings you.
But there's something in there. What is that end taste that you have? It's not a barrel.
I don't know. I don't. I get the pepper, which throws me off. And all right, let me try to focus. Like the very end to finish.
Yeah. And it sticks though. Mm-hmm. It's sticking. It's like a honey sticking to you a little bit. It's not a honey flavor at all. But
I can't get by that jalapeno flavor. That just jumps out. Like when it sits on your tongue, that just explodes on me. Like that just comes in. I've never got that on anything we've drank.
No, I agree. It's just.
So this is going to be one of the ones. I mean, he paid $44 for this. This is 90 proof. I don't know if I even said that when I originally did it. I got to give it an A for the uniqueness, though. There was nothing we've had that tasted anything like this.
I don't.
But you're going to love or hate it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is so
it's not going to fall into
your
rye or your wheat.
Bourbon.
Definitely not even a wheat.
No,
because it has a unique taste, and it doesn't even say what else they put there with it.
No, because I actually read the bottle when somebody was busy, because I said I'm trying to see if it gave like a mash bill.
That's why I'm reading.
Yeah,
but
no, on the nose I definitely get like that fresh, just like right out of the oven baked bread.
I'm not going to say
with like a spread.
Not disappointed.
Not for the uniqueness. I hate to pay $44 for anything. I understand it's a small distillery. or smaller, because I don't think there's huge distilleries popping out in New York. I don't know, and there might be.
People have commented that try this one, try this
no,
one,
and,
try
and
this one,
thank
try
you
this
for
one.
whoever did that, because I am on a hunt now to try to find them other ones.
So someone did comment.
We've had a lot of different New York distilleries that actually been really good. So
Not
this
from
one,
us.
this one actually,
well, yeah, from us, but we didn't
no, Steve
go out
ended
there.
up- no. But Steve, this one actually says it's distilled, aged, and hand bottled in Tacoma Distillery. So this is 100 in Stanfordville, New York, USA. So this is 100% done.
Totally different.
It's one of the most unique ones we've done. That's where I'm going to say you might pay the $44.
Pappy Van Winkle or whatever that one.
No, that was just nasty. There's a difference. I don't know if we can call that unique.
It was unique.
But this is unique in a good way.
And
it's weird too, because the nose in the
it's very
palate,
strong nose.
the nose and the palate aren't they're not.
No, but they're not
synchronized. They're like
but
you
they're not
smell
bad
one thing
together,
and you taste that whole pepper flavor at the end. Just baffles me. Like we've never had.
No, I wish I could figure this nose out. It's
when he finally comes over to the
strong.
dark side and starts smelling like a fresh. I'm gonna have to make a bread. That's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna have it cooking downstairs so you can smell it.
Let me see this.
Oh my goodness! I've never made fresh bread. I can honestly say that.
Mm-hmm. I don't dislike it.
Mm-mm.
I don't think it's outrageously priced for the uniqueness of what it is.
And it is a craft. I'm assuming it's a craft distillery. I don't want to. I wonder where it is. I don't know where that is in New York. Actually, how far it is compared to Lake George is 3 hours from us. You've been there a million times. So I'm wondering where this would even be located.
I would venture to say that's probably
up by the Finger Lakes, which is probably like 5 hours just when I've driven out there.
Or it could be totally off. It could be up north.
Again, I drove
New York's
all over
a huge
New York.
state.
New York is I literally spent a month in New York.
It's
we were going to Cooperstown, so I did a week here, a week there, a week there, and man, the state parks up there. If you can ever get into Upper New York and go to any of them, there was so many state parks with like 200 and something foot waterfalls. I thought it was only like you go to Hawaii to find that. There was so many in New York. It was crazy. No, and Watkins Glen is just an awesome little place to go, and it's a nice little walk, and you go see the race cars. Everything about it is neat. You have some really good campgrounds around there too. That's what we did because we were camping all the way through. But all in it, there's so many state parks in that general area within a half-hour drive from that.
Yeah.
So it's just
then you get to 5 lakes,
right? You get the Finger Lakes. Oh yeah,
they're very deep too. If I remember correctly, they're deep lakes.
Then we were there too. It was raining like crazy, so like all the gorges were like overflowing, like they had to shut down some of the where you could swim in the waterfalls. They're like, no, you can't, because it's like raging.
You got to hold on to your shorts going down them waterfalls.
It was some raging stuff, but overall,
when the bottom of your shorts are up by your ears, it's a bad day.
It was a blowing, that's for sure. I got to give this a thumbs up strictly on uniqueness. Like this is the most unique one we've done.
Good flavor.
Yeah. Like it's.
I don't mind the flavor. It has a sweetness. It's something unique. There is something very different in this taste.
It's definitely one that you have to know what you're going after when you're going into it, because you don't want to drink something and then go to this one. You'll be like, "What the hell did I just pour?" Type of a deal.
Probably
because it really brings you into a whole nother world. But as far as
I bet in their local area, this does well because that's what they like.
Probably. And again,
did he get it in New York or did he get it here? I don't know. I've never seen this.
I don't remember where he got this. We've had this. This one's been on the shelf for a while. It's just been sitting up there. And every time when he comes over, we're like, go try it again. See if it still has the pepper taste. And it did. So that is, I've never had anything that brought jalapeno peppers at the end. That didn't say it was induced by that. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't say anything.
No. So to me, unique. That's it. It's not for everyone, guaranteed. But if you're looking for something totally different, that I think just 100% fits in that category. So
I agree.
There you go. We're gonna leave that one at that. Thank you again, Steve, for leaving a bottle. Greatly appreciate it. You're such a ballbuster. So thanks for watching. If you're still here and not subscribed, please consider doing so. We're trying to get the subscribers up. We greatly appreciate it. If you have not tried this, 100%. If you have tried it, leave a comment down below if you're getting a jalapeno flavor, because this is, I mean, it's crazy. It's not what the nose is. It just
but the nose is very strong.
What is that? It is, but it's totally different. So that's what throws me over. So there you go. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more.
Cheers. Subscribe.